Okay, calling to order today's Madison Rec meeting on Friday, January 26th at 5:35. First we'll go through the approval of minutes. Have you guys had a chance to review those?
I did.
Okay, any changes, updates, anything we need?
I didn't see anything.
I'm good with it.
I did go through them, I didn't see anything either. Okay, all right, so
We have to approve them separately.
Approve them separately, yeah.
Make a motion to approve the minutes from April 27th, 2023.
Second?
Okay. All in favor?
Aye. And I will make a motion to approve, what does that say, December 7th, 2023?
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
All
You're
right.
saying December 2nd? All in favor?
Okay. Let's see, public comments.
I guess I'll just ask, do you have your next meeting dates?
Do you want to select
No,
us?
but we can talk about that today.
Okay.
Yep.
Do we want to, we're all select. Oh, I didn't hear what you said. I said, do you need a slow clap? For your entrance.
And Heidi is here.
Cheers.
Do we want to talk about meeting dates now before we?
Yeah, let's do that. All right, so our next meeting should be in February. And are we gonna stick to Thursdays, or is that been?
Once basketball is over, I think Thursdays, I mean, they're good for me.
Mhm.
Once they're good for you guys.
As long as there isn't a game on a Thursday, we could probably make it work even with practice.
Practice?
Yeah.
Well, I guess
Um,
all of us will have
The
kids
only
there.
game
so.
on a Thursday in February is the 15th. So we could do like 22nd if you wanted to do the end of the month. Oh, that's school vacation week, but just to let
Well,
you
if
know,
you do we have any, no, don't do the 8th.
I cannot do the 29th. I will not be here.
Budget hearing.
What about Friday the 16th? Because skills and drills will be done.
That's the night before the tournament, boys tournament, but that's fine.
Do we wanna do the 16th?
Sure. What does it say up there, Heidi? On the
I think
16th?
VDOE has their budget hearing that Friday night in here. I mean, if you chose a different location or a different time.
Yeah. 6 o'clock is their budgeting, it's a budget meeting.
So what about Tuesday the 13th?
Just boys practice.
Just boys practice?
Yeah, just.
Okay. So February 13th at 5:30? And then March, we should be able to get on a little bit more of a consistent schedule, I'd imagine, with basketball being done. So maybe we could shoot for,
You're probably better off, so we don't bump heads with the Conservation Commission, especially with their Chain of Ponds conversation heating up, not going with the first Thursday of every month.
okay,
14th.
so the 14th?
So if we could go with the second Thursday of every month, and I don't
Okay.
think you'd interfere with anything.
Okay, why don't we do that?
Well, like as you
So
get closer to the end.
Second Thursday
Be the 14th of March.
of each month moving forward, unless we need to change something, but we'll just stick with that.
5:30 still.
Yeah, I think 5:30 works.
As long as Heidi can be here on time.
Yeah, I just can't have a closing that day.
I think I was behind you last night.
Okay, so we get that down. Did everybody look at the recreation report for the town, the annual report, recreation committee report?
I did.
I read some of it. I did not read all of it, but what I read was good.
That's amazing. Yes.
Yes, I only read some of it. I need to finish going through it, but again, I agree. I think it looks good.
I agree. I read it all.
I'm just adding pictures. Otherwise, the wording is staying for now, unless you guys think something needs to change.
Okay. Right. And okay, so fundraiser ideas. That's one of our discussion items.
We need to hold another cornhole tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Okay.
not in the gym.
So that we could do that in late spring if
On the field.
on the field. I don't know. Do you guys have any other thoughts on things we could do?
Oh, speaking while we're on the topic of fundraisers, our banners are still up. We never took them down. Nick asked me about his. The ones from the first year, they paid for 2 years, and then some of the people wanted their banners, which is fine, but we were gonna offer them at a discounted rate to hang them up again next year. So I think we need to decide what we're gonna charge for those people whose banners are already printed, and then ask those people if they want their banner or if they wanna pay to hang them back up. Leave them up for the season. I don't think there's any point taking them down at this point, but
How much was it when they purchased? Not the 2-year people. Well, I guess it would have been the same.
I wanna say it was 150, but I'd have to go back and look at the minutes from,
I think, I don't know why 200 is in my head, but
I thought it was 200 too.
it's somewhere around there, yeah.
And that was the cost of the banner, and then what was left over was donated to the rec.
Yeah, so we paid 65 a piece for them. So whatever we charged
Okay.
for them, anything over 65 went in our ETF.
And would we do it for another 2 years or just a year?
I think we do it just for a year. That's, so the second batch was just a year. I think the only reason we did it for 2 was the first year we didn't get them up until June.
Okay.
So we let them, we did it like 1.5 times and went 2 years.
I feel like 50% off is reasonable because we're not paying to have them made again.
So the ones that are there, we charge 75 or 100 depending on what we charged.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. So you want us to just look into what we charged the first time? And we'll let them know half of that.
I can tackle that one if you want.
Okay.
And then I can reach out to those that are up there and ask them if they're interested in either taking their banner or hanging them back up.
I mean, if we got volleyball going, I feel like we could do some sort of like tournament out of that
Yeah?
as a fundraiser.
I have more on that later, but yeah.
how about, I mean, I feel like this is a lot just because we don't have a building, but doing a like weekly tournament for cornhole. My husband is actually involved in one in Freiburg, and I want to say there's like 20 different teams.
Oh, wow.
I mean, and we all know Tuggerman's does it every Wednesday night, and they are busy every Wednesday night.
We just need to find a place.
I know.
I mean,
That's
it's,
the only thing.
we can do it weather permitting once the snow's gone. We can do it weekly on like a Saturday night out here.
The only thing is we'd have to really we'd have to get the, every single week I guess it wouldn't be that hard. Just kind of figuring out all that out and putting it all together would be a lot, but once it's all together, it's really not that hard.
We'd probably have to invest in some of our own boards and
Yes.
some of our own bags
Yep.
and stuff like that.
Yes.
But long term,
That would be
It's
awesome
$10.
anyway.
Could make some cute ones, yeah.
That would be really awesome. Well, and Corey,
yeah.
Larry used to do it, but He's not taking it over, but he would be able to give us contacts on that. Huh. That would be cool.
I wonder if when we do the trivia night, we could kind of add in a fundraiser aspect to that as well. Like,
A silent auction or
yeah,
50-50 or
yeah. Or like we could offer, pizzas or I don't know, for X
Yeah.
amount and.
Yeah. I know, I even thought about like some of the basketball games doing like a hot dog thing and just
Oh, I think that's a great
and
idea.
chips and like waters and
Like a bake sale.
at every game though.
Yeah,
That's where it
I know.
becomes a lot, but
you could get
and
like
again
a,
storage is like an issue, but
you could do like a hot dog, one of those hot dog steamers.
yeah, steamers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have this cool hot dog cooker.
Oh, I heard all about it.
Only
Is her name
Grace
Courtney?
Time.
No, it's a toaster. This is way off topic, but it's a
Oh, that's
toaster.
cool.
You put 4 hot dogs in it and buns in it, and then you push the button down and they all pop up.
It's amazing.
But yeah,
Okay.
we really just need a full-time director looking into grants to get us a building.
Yeah.
I wonder how you could get. Just kidding. Kidding.
Okay, so yeah, well, I guess, we're just gonna have to think about this in next meeting. I'm going to ask each one of you to come to next meeting
That's what I was hoping you were gonna
with a fundraiser idea,
say. Yep.
okay?
Idea or idea?
Idea.
For like springtime.
Listen, I will take cornhole on, even if we do it every 2 weeks, every other Saturday. I will take that on for the summer. I don't care.
Okay.
So if there's no location, is it gonna be at your house too?
No.
You have the space.
No, I mean, we can do it here, or if we can forecast the weather being bad, we can do it in the gym. Just the turnout is not as good in the gym.
Plus I feel like the gym would take a real beating after a while, putting those boards down and. Okay, so we have some homework for next month. February vacation. So I know we talk a lot about the gym and the floor. Does that put the school out of the picture?
Yeah, because we were just talking about that. No.
Does it take
No.
the whole week to?
No, it takes 3 days. So it really depends on when they're going to do it and what we want the school for.
And if they're gonna do it.
And they may not do it because
Basketball
we
is
won't
over.
need it
Right.
for basketball.
Girls have a tournament that weekend, the 24th, and then that's it. Boys are already done before February vacation.
Okay.
Is that the waxing of the floor?
Yeah.
So what are your guys' thoughts around?
Around doing like a couple days of, are you thinking like what we were thinking for Christmas break?
Mhm.
Yeah, a couple days of winter camp.
I think it would be nice to get to that point, but I also feel like personally, I mean, that's an area, like if we did like a winter type camp, that's going to be like a dedication. Like it's going to be from this time to this time, and we're going to need people working. I think a lot of people do volunteer for, events, but I don't know that you can ask people to volunteer
Right,
the entire week.
right.
Don't we still have paperwork for Jackie and Courtney?
Yeah,
Okay,
if they wanted to.
So if the summer
Yeah.
camp counselors were willing to work it,
Yeah.
okay.
So we don't offer it to other people? Is that,
well, you're already on the books as a counselor, and it's way too late.
so just like a secondary summer camp kind of thing? Different season?
The other thing I've been thinking about is that Huckins is having something that week,
Yeah,
like a camp style thing.
yeah.
I know kids have signed up for that already. Yeah, I don't know.
We could do a field trip. I don't know how we would go about doing that. Just thinking about some other rec departments and what they do. It's kind of like a sign up, and once all the seats are filled, we can't take anybody else.
Right.
So whether that be going bowling or to the movies, and then we need to figure out, would we mix the age groups, or like what would be the criteria behind that?
Right.
So would it be a movie, bowling, going to the aquarium?
Yeah.
I mean, might be fun for the kids.
It's the same timing too, because the aquarium only takes a couple hours, really.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel
so
like
instead
it
of
might be
like,
hard to plan for that though, because it's winter still.
right,
So what do we do?
it would have to be weather permitting, right? So we wouldn't do like full day camp, we would do a field trip every day that they could opt in on.
Or at least
possibly.
2.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah.
Something the kids might like is if we had Jess come and do we could do a paint thing.
Mm-hmm.
There might be a fee to cover.
Mm-hmm.
But just to get the kids out of the house
Mm-hmm.
and over,
Yep.
we could do like a structured paint type thing, and then get that all cleaned up, and maybe the kids can shoot hoops or something for an hour. Or tubing is another. They won't discount. So again, it's something where I think the child pays the cost of tubing, but we go as,
Yeah.
we all meet at the school or something, or they could do a drop off at the mountain, and we're there to kind of manage that.
Like we did the bus and then they would pay for tubing, right?
Yeah.
Like that.
Yep.
What is the cost of tubing? Do you know?
21.
hmm
We just went a couple weeks ago.
And that's not from what
Per
I'm
hour too.
from what I'm seeing at other rec departments. They are, there is a fee tied to some of those programs. So, I know I would give my kids over to the rec to go.
Mhm. I would too. Who's going?
So what do we want to do? Do we want to narrow down 1 or 2? I have a ton of vacation. I have over 5 weeks vacation, so I can take, a day off if
Yep.
I know ahead of time. Or even 2 days that week, and I don't mind volunteering to help out.
Even if we try for 2 and end up with 3. I don't
Yeah.
know.
All right.
So that week is February 19th through the 23rd, the 5 days that we're looking at. 19th to the 23rd.
Do people usually have President's Day off?
Depends.
Um,
I do not.
I don't. My company doesn't, but some. Do you have President's Day off?
I'd have to look. At work. I don't know right now.
We swapped that bad boy for Super Bowl Monday.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't feel like
It's way better.
Well, maybe just avoid that day.
So the 19th through the 23rd is school vacation, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know I could take Thursday and Friday off.
Mm-hmm.
So I can call the bus company and see what it would cost.
Mhm.
Thursday for tubing.
Sure. Thursday, 22nd. And obviously I would go with any of you that can go to help.
Okay. Yeah, and if we do that, maybe we could get some little boxes of hot chocolate
Mm-hmm.
and some snacks and bring
Mhm.
them.
Yep.
All right.
Is the tubing's a 1 hour time slot, right?
It is.
Yeah, what would you think about timing?
There's like a little fireplace and it's really cute.
That's a good question. What time should we?
I think if we're gonna do a field trip, we shouldn't offer to have them drop them off there.
We should or shouldn't?
Shouldn't.
Yeah, we'll take a
Should
bus
bring them in
over.
a bus.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do, call about a bus.
And again, if we're gonna be helpful for parents, it should be during the day,
Yeah,
not at night, which I was thinking at night because the fire and stuff, but it's not helpful for parents.
so I'd probably look for a morning slot.
What do you think, like 10?
And I wonder if we could tangle it in with, like, come back and use the gym
Yeah,
for like open gym. But whichever part of the day we're not doing it.
so we could almost do like a 10 to,
10 to 2?
yeah. Or 10 to 1, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'll have everything ready, to put that out there by mid next week.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, and
Other
we,
thing is because it's February vacation, they may want us to pay ahead of time, right?
well, the
To
tubing
reserve.
place?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Or
I'll ask them.
deposit or something.
Alright,
They made well, they didn't make us, but they recommended that when we went during Martin Luther King weekend.
would we need any liability forms, or
Maybe. Yes.
doesn't the mountain give you one that,
Yeah, each kid has to, but if we're taking the kids, then we'd have to sign on
Transportation.
behalf of the kids,
okay,
which means they would have to sign with us.
I wonder if there's a way to get the form and like send it to the parents before so they can sign it. We can just be like,
Email? Yeah.
Yeah,
Just like I do with the sports, we'll just email it, or I have the Google Forms now.
okay,
We could do.
alright. And then who's taking
Sports.
another day, if we're gonna do a second
Activities
day?
and events
Yeah.
and all of it on there.
What else would you,
Oh.
do you want?
Sorry,
No, it's good.
is it gonna be like, obviously it needs to be limited to however many can fit on the bus.
Mm-hmm. So you'll have to
Um,
ask Tim how many, yep.
and I would limit it
With-
to number of people going,
mm-hmm.
True.
more so than, because you can fit 65 people on a bus.
I got 20 kids.
How
you
many
got 20
chaperones do we
kids.
have? Right. Per,
And I don't think you want
8
any more
kids.
than 10 kids per adult,
right,
Yeah.
if that, when you're tubing.
right. That's what
Okay,
we did for like White Lake, we each had 10.
so I think 40 would be a good
Mm-hmm.
number.
So you three are going, who's your fourth?
I could ask Jackie to help.
Jackie?
Jackie or Joy, or,
And again, will we pay Jackie and Courtney and?
no, I'm gonna go as a volunteer.
Courtney will volunteer too.
Rude.
Would it be Jackie? She'll volunteer.
I mean, as long as she's still on the books, I wouldn't ask.
Yeah,
And we're talking like four hours, you know, whatever
Yeah.
it is, 4 hours.
Yeah.
Okay, I
I'm
just
down for
want
that.
to let her know all the info before.
Okay, so that's, okay,
So that's tubing, that's one day. And
oh,
then.
I forgot. Another question, sorry, there's a lot of like details.
There's a lot.
Ages.
Yeah.
Should we,
I wouldn't go under second grade.
okay,
Dave, it's your call completely, but
Are you gonna take your child then?
I mean, I'm not talking about your two kids. I'm just.
I mean, I don't feel right bringing our kindergarten and first graders if we're saying no.
And again, I'm
Other
looking at
people.
the big picture of like all these parents that need help that week, and
Yeah.
they're all gonna need help.
Yeah. I mean, it's totally your call. I just.
so
for
K
me-
through 6, I guess?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Kinda have
six.
to.
Well, hopefully we don't get 40 Ks.
To be honest, the
There's not
kindergartners
40
were a
Ks.
lot easier.
I
than
bet
the
they
kids
are,
this
actually.
summer, so they
Okay,
would like enjoy it a lot more.
well, it could, why don't we do K through 8?
Heidi, are you coming too?
Big
Well, I just have to make
range.
sure I have to get it off for Mark.
So
I
if
can't
we
commit to
don't-
anything yet.
All right, let's do K through 6, and our next, whoever is planning the next one, let's try to get the other kids
Or
involved.
we could do 2 tubing trips.
Okay,
K through 3 or K through 4 and then 6 through 8 or 5 through 8.
5
whatever.
through, yeah, 5 through 8.
okay.
Yeah, 5 through 8, K through 4. That would work.
So we'll do them Thursday and Friday?
Sure.
Would that, okay. All right. Yeah, we got that planned. Okay. Tubing, check. Tubing, February vacation, check.
Are we gonna have a backup plan in case it
Movies.
is like
Courtney.
raining or?
You're stressing me.
Movies. Done. Movies.
Yeah, because we're gonna
Movies.
pay for a
Yeah.
bus ahead
Right.
of time, so
We'll
we
have a
can
bus.
like.
Bowling was a lot of fun too.
We'll have to do it the same way. Little kids movie, big kids movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
There's so much to think about.
I know.
a lot.
I spiraled. All right, trivia night. A lot of people are asking to do it again, and it was so much fun.
It was really fun.
So I was thinking, could we do it on? I already asked Nicole, and the store is available.
Good.
Wait, I forget what I asked her. Which date? February. Oh man. It was a February day.
Was it that vacation week?
No.
Is it around Valentine's Day?
February 9th.
Oh, Friday night. February 9th.
Does that sound good?
Is there any games or anything? No.
Mm-mm.
Sounds great. You're gonna need something to lighten the mood after the budget hearing on the 8th.
Done.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Trivia
This is a
and
busy
drinks.
month, but yeah, that would be good. Friday.
You know,
So what time do you think trivia would be?
You guys did
6 or 6:30.
Okay.
I feel like gives time to get the kids settled. If you need a sitter or
I
whatever.
mean, you could even do 7 to 9, or is
Yeah,
it too late?
It is a Friday.
Okay.
Like, go home, have dinner.
Okay.
Don't come starving, and then we can do like snacks and stuff or whatever. But
Yeah, we did. Actually, we had everybody bring, like, if they wanted to bring something to share or whatever, and most people brought stuff. And
that's a good
Nicole
idea.
gave us
Potluck.
pizza.
awesome, like appetizer potluck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like they brought it for their own table, their own team or whatever.
7 p.m.
I didn't bring anything, but I ate a lot.
Is 7 too late? What do you
No,
think?
7 is good. 7 to 9.
7 to 9. And
I'll
who-
just confirm with Nicole to make sure she's okay with
Sure.
it.
And then who wants to make the flyer?
I can make it.
Should I make the flyer? And who's doing the questions?
I think. You're gonna make the flyer?
Yeah.
Do you think that Joy would want to do it again?
Yeah, can ask her. She did a good job.
With the questions?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I feel like that would be right down her alley.
And I was a question? Because I was an answer.
You were an answer. Yeah.
What was the question?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Well, they might ask it again.
You should have been there.
I can only imagine.
Did we offer a prize to a winner?
We did. We did. We brought our
Can you say it on camera or?
we may have brought our leftover Christmas gifts.
Right.
The ones we didn't want.
Hey, I had that really pretty bird feeder that was
That
brand
brings us to another
but I'm scared of
that's right.
bears,
idea.
so nothing bird feeder.
Yard sale. Christmas leftover yard sale.
I'm just thinking if we're gonna offer something this time around too, should we?
Well, I mean, we were talking about before when we were planning too. We could always like buy a 4-pack of Tuckermans while we're in there and just like
I
give
put
that
you
to
in
the
charge of
winner.
prizes.
What?
I have leftover
Just wrote your name
prizes.
down.
I have those candle holders that nobody took, and
Yeah.
Okay.
Your mom donated a candle.
yeah, we gave them choices.
Yeah.
We ended up doing like a first, second, and third place because we had so many different things. So we can do that again.
Cool.
And we should find a way to maybe hopefully get people to donate if we do a 50-50 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it would be nice if we could get a gift card to somewhere
Mhm.
for the winner of the 50-50.
The winner of the 50-50
Gets
50% of
50%,
the cash.
right.
So just a raffle.
Oh, well, the 50/50 is.
Well, I know,
whatever
so
you
I'm
take
saying
in.
just a raffle. For
Yeah,
like a gift
50/50,
card,
you get
but-
50,
and then
you
we
donate
take-
50.
A gift card for a prize would be good,
Yeah.
like Dunkin'
Yeah.
Donuts or
Yeah.
Hannaford or.
So they're not gonna donate the Cashley one back?
Well, they
to
can
us?
if they
We
want to.
hope.
Well, that's what happened at the cornhole tournament. The people that won donated everything back.
Okay, so we got that then. Okay, so that's trivia night. A country
Do
dance.
people pay to play trivia? Or is it,
It's another option.
cause that's like I worked at places where we did trivia and it was like $5 for your team or $10
We should
for your
do
team.
that. We
Oh,
should.
the team idea is good too. 'cause
Pay to
like-
play.
Yep.
Pay to play, and then it's a 50/50 split with the rec. Winner takes half, and the rec takes
Okay.
the other half.
So 50/50, $5 to play.
So $5 to play or $5 per team?
I would go per person. I don't
Yeah.
think anybody's gonna swap. it.
Because we only had like 4 teams the last time, so
Okay.
Cool.
I think I am hopeful we'll have more. There was a lot of people there that I had never even met before, so it was nice to see.
Do you want to do first, second, third prizes?
I can do something.
Do you want to do that?
Yeah, I can do it.
So Heidi's.
Okay,
Heidi
So you want-
prizes?
So we probably
Heidi's
should.
gonna do something.
She's writing it in
Something, I do
minutes, she's
something.
writing it in her notes.
Set a reminder. No, that's what I would need. That's
Oh,
why
I
I'm
do
saying
need
it.
Me too.
You
Trust me.
volunteered. Don't forget.
Just like my doctor's appointment I missed this week.
Ooh.
Okay, so that's trivia. Let's go to country dance.
Let's do it.
That does sound like a lot of fun.
Maybe I should put this in my
Yes.
calendar right now, but when was that trivia night?
February 9th.
Yeah, we were trying to think of ideas for a dance. I've been wanting to do a country dance for a little while now. And I think what I was thinking is that we could have someone like come in and teach us a little bit, like some moves, some line dancing moves. And then, that would be what, like first hour, like to teach you some stuff, and then you'd be doing it.
Do you think like Morgan Wallen would come and sing for us? Like, okay, country
I'll
boots and
message him
bling,
on
bring your
Instagram.
cha-ching.
Message him on Instagram.
I messaged Luke Combs once.
Okay.
Of course you
Like,
did.
come on.
I was judging you.
I did. I sent him a video.
Just like Jesse James Decker's friend messaged me.
Okay, well, she actually did.
Right. Eva sang his song, so I was like, oh, we're sending that to him. He will love it.
And he didn't say
And
anything.
reshare it, No, he didn't. He didn't do anything.
You didn't put Madison on the map.
Right.
Okay, so when are we thinking? March, April? I'm gonna be on vacation for a week in April, so don't do it my vacation week.
I was gonna say, I think we should do March because April will have the extravaganza.
Okay.
Are you doing the extravaganza before Easter or after Easter?
When is Easter this year?
The 31st of March.
What?
Yes.
That's my anniversary too.
It's March
That is
31st.
so-
That's
Really?
unheard of.
It's March 31st.
Okay, that's.
So that's why I'm like,
There's
There's
April.
gonna be snow on the ground.
April will
we're gonna
be
have to do it in the
after.
gym.
Yeah, we probably should do it,
Yeah.
swap
March
it,
31st.
do the egg extravaganza
Mhm.
in April and do in March and do
The
the
dance in April.
dance in April.
Okay. And then
Um,
April vacation must be the 22nd, or would it be the 15th?
these kids are always on
I think
vacation.
it's the 22nd.
I should know.
Yeah, it's usually.
Yes, they are on vacation that week, the
22nd.
22nd through the 26th.
Okay. So maybe if we did like the 19th or the 20th,
Mm-hmm.
it's our anniversary weekend. Okay.
That will be fun, celebrating your
That'd be fun.
anniversary with
Yeah,
all of
we
us.
Yep.
So then April
Sure.
19th to 20th.
Yeah, it'd be
For
Friday
the-
night or Saturday night.
Wait, are we going anywhere?
It is the
No, you're
it is
not.
the weekend before April vacation, right? So will people be leaving?
The weekend
that too
before April
close?
vacation?
Yeah, some people leave like Friday. or
Oh, I see what you're
Saturday.
saying.
It is. It's that, right?
So maybe April 12th?
Yeah.
12th or 13th?
Yeah. What do you
Okay.
think? Friday or Saturday?
Saturday's gonna be easier. far as setup breakdown,
Yeah.
kids in and out of school.
Yeah, I think we should do Saturday.
Saturday, we'll try for April 13th. I can look at the school stuff.
What do we need for this?
Well,
That's,
Courtney.
that's the real
The
question,
Courtney
who's taking it?
Country.
Because somebody's gotta take it and plan it outside of here, because it's gonna take more than us sitting
Yeah.
here to do it.
Okay.
I
right,
already
Courtney.
offered at the last meeting. Our February date didn't work out because the gym is in use.
Right. So this is Saturday.
So Courtney has it.
The only thing is, are we asking the PTO to do the food again?
We can. That'd be awesome. Do it combined.
We could do it combined, like a 50-50
So we
split.
usually like offer for them to take all the
Wait a minute.
donations.
I know
if they
about
bring
like some
food.
of their events too. The cake auction, I know about. That's in March because it's before Easter. Okay. Yeah, April I think is good. So maybe the PTO,
PTO for snacks.
food, snacks. I know someone that works at Pepsi that could donate some beverages.
Okay.
Does anybody know someone that knows how to country line dance? That's what we're really.
Who does it at, where they do it in North Conway? That restaurant that they do it at?
They used to do it at
Oh,
Wings.
that's Sea Dog?
Sea Dogs.
Hmm.
I think they do it weekly there.
We could we could ask them.
Yeah.
I can find out.
Upstairs.
Okay.
Heidi
I don't know.
is looking for
Looking at
an
upstairs doesn't
instructor.
count.
Instructor and Cowboys.
Line.
Yes.
Cowboys.
Can we call it the honky tonk?
We can. That's fun. The Madison Honky Tonk.
Honky tonk.
So I was reading that Madison used to do this like street dance thing.
Oh.
Did you guys know about that?
No.
They used to
kind of
have
party?
like this party type street.
I was just talking to somebody about this.
That sounds so amazing.
What's it?
I don't know. I was
So
at
if
this
it was that
post
long ago,
office.
like there must have been not much around in Madison.
Like, what did they do? What do you mean? What is that?
I don't know. I just kind of like read it briefly, and I was like, wow, that sounds like fun. I gotta look for it
Like a dance outside or like
in the streets.
a
I don't know
parade?
what they were doing. I don't know.
I
It just they were letting loose.
don't recall it either, but I know that I was just having this conversation with somebody. I feel like it was Mike Brooks.
We'll have to find. I don't know. Well, now we're gonna dress up and wear cowgirl hats and cowboy hats. Anyways, okay, that sounds fun. Country dance done.
Another sticker on my phone.
Oh.
Do we need to talk about the extravaganza? So you're doing the extravaganza and the country dance?
I guess so.
Well, we'll help you.
Yes.
I'll help you.
Yes.
I mean, if we're doing the extravaganza in March, it's gonna have to be in the gym. There's no sense in trying to plan it for the field.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So we can do the same thing we did last year. We still have 2 bikes upstairs.
Mhm.
I think that the
Shouldn't be.
hardest part for that was like all the donations. So I could definitely use help with that.
Okay.
Okay.
Like I went to a lot of stores and got like prize donations, eggs, candy, all the food. Like community market helped.
Community
I want
market.
to offer for them to.
Offered last year to do it again this year with
Yeah.
orange juice, pancake mix, and eggs.
Nancy donated meat,
Yeah.
Okay.
and then I'll have to go up and see what we have for decorations still.
We put them all on the toes, and they're all still up there.
They're all
Like I
up
said,
there,
there's
yeah.
still 2 bicycles up there that nobody took last year.
Which was wild.
All right. So.
When is that? When are we gonna do that?
Oh yeah, we need to set a date for that.
Well, and because that cake auction is March 24th, which is the weekend before Easter, it's on Sunday. I know that. But if we did
Saturday.
Saturday, that might work.
The 23rd?
Or the 30th.
I was gonna say they
Saturday
might.
before Easter.
Was that too close?
I think it's too close. Because I feel
But
like
this-
people would travel or something.
The Saturday before the cake auction probably won't work either. Because I know that they like to go in there and like
And then
set
the
up all the
week
tables and
before
everything.
is St. Patrick's Day.
You'd probably be fine
We
the
can.
Saturday before if we offered to help the PTO set up their tables when we were done or something.
On the
We had it
23rd.
early too, because it was like a
We did
breakfast,
breakfast.
yeah.
It was early in the mornings. You'd probably be fine to do it the Saturday before the cake auction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the 23rd.
We could
23rd.
absolutely help the PTO set up for their thing when we're done.
It's
Yeah.
just chairs and tables.
March.
It's
Yeah.
not a big deal.
23rd.
We could definitely help.
All right, and we're gonna do it at 9 a.m.
6.
Stop.
I think we had to do it at 10 last year because Courtney wouldn't be ready until then.
Guys, I'm stressed out when
It's
I
a
have
lot.
to set up.
It looked like a lot. I just showed up for pancakes.
We
but
had to like bring
I
grills
just got
there.
tired. Or it was running. Or
So what time do you think?
All we did was cook the
just
meat
died.
outside because Johnny did the pancakes inside. Pancakes
Well, I
and
still feel like 10
I
o'clock
didn't,
is good.
like help. I barely knew you
10
guys.
o'clock's fine.
10?
We
All
just need to get Johnny on board to do the pancakes and eggs and stuff again because Janet really likes it when it's him in the kitchen.
Okay.
Breakfast. Johnny.
Okay.
Prizes, donations.
Okay, so you said the hardest part of that is the donations.
Yeah.
You go around asking for donations?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I did last year.
We went to the smokehouse for.
I was gonna say, do you have a list that you used
We went
last
to
year?
community market
Not written
for-
down, but it was like mostly the food was community market and farm to table.
Okay.
And then
Cool.
donations was like a bunch of different stores.
Right.
Because some didn't give you that much.
I know
Oh, I got food from Hanford too, but
your company
Fruit,
donated. I think
like,
I did a bike.
yeah.
So,
the scooters were bigger last year. Maybe if we do
Huge
like
hit.
rollerblades or something.
Huge hit.
Yeah.
okay.
Even like, I think it's too much. I was gonna say a day trip, like day trips to places like Storyland. Oh, you had a Storyland one, right? Gift certificate.
We raffled off Storyland, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
we did.
And
At
no
some
one
point.
did the raffle.
Or
Oh, I
like
never ended
Pirates
up having-
Cove, like, you know, like
Oh, yeah.
stuff to do instead of like just toys, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, movie tickets. Or
Yeah, movie
Yeah.
tickets.
How
That's
much is
great.
a mystery room? What is it called?
Movie.
Is that what it's
Escape
called?
room.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
God.
should do that as a
We
that
could
would
do
be
merch.
fun. Oh, yes.
We can have Deanna make us a couple water bottles.
Yes.
Make a
is the
couple of
latest one.
t-shirts.
How are you?
What?
Where's,
Excuse me?
where's ours?
Well,
Yeah.
when?
This was the fundraiser, you're welcome, that we did a month ago.
Where was
I
I?
bought one and
Oh.
yeah, remember that?
Isn't that still going on? Isn't
It
it
can.
going
Well,
to?
Adam wants me to do
It's an
everything for
ongoing-
free, so I don't have any money. I'm sorry.
Joey and I were the only ones.
You should have a car wash.
Yeah.
Oh God. That's not
All right,
good.
extravaganza 7. So I can't.
Okay, so
Movie
Movie
tickets.
tickets.
let's talk about weather because that's on the
Yeah,
agenda.
what is
Weather?
Where did that come from? Do we know?
What? Oh, nope, yes, there is a
That was
reason,
you.
sorry.
Oh.
Criteria.
For
Weather. When is it too hot to be outside for summer camp? When is it too cold to be whatever? You know, just like we need a criteria to like stay inside, stay outside, winter weather.
Yeah.
Like open gym. When is it too, I don't know, like open gym's funny because there's no school, so no one would cancel it really. But like when is it too much? Yep. So when is it too hot at summer camp? Like to be outside with the kids? I don't know. I just,
So,
nothing we have to decide on now, but it's stuff that
Yeah.
like helps me out with our rules going forward.
Yeah, I almost feel like we should.
don't say it.
I feel like we should table that until next month
Sure.
because I do think this year we should get a head start on talking about summer camp.
Yes, I wrote that down.
Like
I said
next
I
month.
feel like
Yeah.
I
Oh,
think we should
absolutely.
start.
And so, and I do think when we do that, we should probably be mindful of not having a list of discussion topics and really just focusing on it and getting it done
Yeah,
because
we need to talk about the age groups.
Yeah.
That
We
was
have a
like
lot to
big
talk
thing.
about.
yeah. So
We need a summer camp meeting,
Yeah.
just
yeah,
summer camp.
yeah.
Okay, table it.
But yeah, okay, we're tabling the weather.
Summer.
I really thought you were gonna say that you think we should just go in line with SAU 13,
Oh no.
and I'm not.
I never agree with that. I drop my kids off at the school anyways.
Are they there now?
Oh, they will
Hayden's
be there.
still standing outside.
Right, I will get them there.
Okay, pickleball.
Oh yeah, that's me again.
Yeah.
Convo.
Oh, the meeting schedule
Later.
was on the bottom of the agenda. You could have yelled at me earlier.
Yeah, see, I had a
Well-
list of stuff I wanted to talk about, so this was all stuff of my stuff. So
Is it on the agenda?
done. Zumba is on there too.
Oh,
Zumba!
Pickleball update. So, pickleball update
Why
is
is
that we
there
have a lot of people interested, and I think
Did
there was
have a lot?
25
Oh, okay.
on our on our spreadsheet.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. And I even have people that have done it before, people that want to help, people that want to learn. Some people have their own equipment. I talked with a mom, a basketball mom, that is, I'm going to get this wrong, I don't want to say it, but I believe she has a rec, I know she has a rec background, but she's like,
Certified?
degree, yeah,
Certified?
yeah. And so she's been very helpful to me anyway. And then she also showed me some equipment that is very reasonable that we could get that would be perfect for what we want to use it for. Once
Okay.
a week, twice a week, whatever. People that want to do it, the people that signed up were interested in either, a night after work or whatever, or a Saturday or Sunday afternoon,
Yep.
morning. So we just got to pick the day, the time, whatever. And then who would be there to like open and close and that kind of stuff.
Well, and I was going to say, I think an ask would be, and I kind of wanted to bring this up tonight, is with stuff like that, it would be nice to get someone to
I know
volunteer.
what you're gonna say. Yep.
You know, to
Right.
to be in
Someone
charge
like
of
that
you
knows
know,
what they're doing.
because there's only a few of us,
Right.
and so maybe we put that out. You know, okay, we got a good, feedback on pickleball.
Okay.
What we need next is who wants to take this on? Like who wants to be
Yep.
leading it?
So I have stuff. I have the net and the paddles and stuff that they recommended in my Amazon cart, and it's seriously cheap.
Okay,
So
so
I don't
much
know
is
if
cheap?
you want to.
1,200.
Right,
I
just
would want
1,200. I mean, not a big deal.
I wouldn't be surprised.
God.
But that
the
special paddle
remainder.
she's getting
It's
herself,
not that bad.
Right, it's nothing.
getting a
I'm
gonna get
Madison
paddles
rec
with
paddle.
merch.
With matching headbands. Matching headbands and
Do you
socks.
see Heather there?
Ready. My warrior band.
These people do realize the best we're going to be able to give them is table tennis.
Pretty much. Let me go through. They have a loud cart, obviously, at the moment. So.
Wow.
Yep. Lots of stuff. Let's see. I'm like, someday I'll buy that. Someday. Oh my god, where is it? Okay, another time. We'll look another time.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll put it out there,
Yeah.
and then the next time we have a meeting.
Yeah, whoever.
Or if you guys just tell me, yeah, do it,
Do it.
plan it, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was kind of waiting. It's been a crazy couple months with the gym. It's really not available as much as we may think it is. I mean,
Yeah.
so I was kind of waiting for that to calm down, like March-ish to start. But that gives us time to get it going and have it start in March.
I just think that it'll fade out quickly for baseball season if we don't start. Like if we start much later than
Yeah.
Because baseball season is
Well,
very
maybe it'll
busy.
start on the weekends because we're going to be gone pretty much the whole month of February. There's nothing for basketball at the gym during the weekends. That brings me to another, like, are you guys going to continue to do open gym through the spring? Are you going to
No.
end it? When are
Did
you
we
gonna,
do until
write all this
February
down.
last year or through February last year?
I don't remember, but if we're gonna do it, we need to pick a different time slot. Right now we have it till February 5th, is that right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what you guys had it.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I'm okay with that if we want to start having like designated.
So that's just 2 more weeks, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine with me. I mean, you guys have done so much with it. That's fine. Again, we have other things we can do.
Yeah.
Not only for me, time slot wise, but also I think for other people.
Yeah.
Not that I like the group of people
Yeah.
that come every Sunday, but I'd like to get other people in there too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So take pickleball and run,
Okay.
and
I think he's telling you to
whoever-
buy stuff.
Yeah, it sounded like you
I
said check out your
wanna know how much
Amazon
first.
chart
Okay.
card.
But I mean, if it's under 1,000, I guess you don't have to tell me. That's in the policy. But
That's true too.
Just order them separately. Just-
Matching socks. That's it. We're gonna look like, what's that sport? What am I thinking of with like the bands and the tall socks and
It's the movie Dodgeball.
dodgeball,
Yeah.
but there's something else with roller skates. Roller skating.
Oh, okay, with roller skates.
Whoever you find to volunteer
God
for
help
that
them.
needs
Yep.
to be appointed so that they're covered under the insurance.
Right. So they need to have background, all of that.
It's just a volunteer appointment. If they're not working with kids, I don't think we need a background check. I don't know. I'll have to double check. But
Okay.
And those tend to be easy to.
yeah, they're not that hard.
Yeah,
to do.
no. Did you get a background check?
No, I probably should go.
Me too. I think we all should. I mean, I have, yeah. I mean, as a group, we all should just be ready.
Background checked.
Well, you did.
Which reminds me about like CPR training. That's all summer camp. We're gonna table it, but
Yeah.
I want all that to be done.
So that would be nice to come with a list of thoughts
Yep.
for summer camp. I don't know that we get that done in the next meeting.
Yeah.
Because we'll want to.
Absolutely. No, I can do that.
Okay.
Because I already have it going. Like it's already
Yeah.
started. I already.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where was I going with that first aid? Oh, because I've been working on an incident injury report form that if something happens to any of us or the kids or coaches during any of these things, we have something to do with that. Fill out a paper trail for that. So I've started like those forms and
Was that because of the boys' basketball?
no,
game?
but
That was rough.
no,
I know, that was horrible.
no.
What?
Actually, Heather
Just, I feel
Woodard
like a lot of
has
kids got hurt.
brought it up that obviously we should have all that,
Oh.
you know, and just good ideas to have.
Yeah, I think
Not
our
everyone's
kids
fault.
forgot like they were playing basketball and not football.
We gave the other
Slap.
team like
Slap.
7 ice packs.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm like, good thing I
I know.
restocked.
I know those.
Man. Yeah. All right. Pickleball, yes. What else?
I do have one, like, I guess, house, I don't know if I call it housekeeping, but, or technical type of question, but, because I don't know how this works. Last year we had some money sitting that we didn't spend. Does that come over to this year, or, like that 12, whatever it was? It was
No.
Okay,
No, it does not carry over.
so we kind of start out,
We start out with, right now, we have $66,000 in our line and 28,000 of it is allotted for her pay.
okay. I am only asking because when we do talk about the summer program, I had some thoughts about coverage outside, and I didn't know if that was something we could think about.
We just need to wait, really, for big items, big ticket items, we have to wait until town meeting to make sure it passes,
Okay.
which is March 9th, yeah, I think.
All right.
One more question. Softball.
Fees. But that's the one thing we needed to talk about was, what are we going to start charging for sports? We mentioned it at the end of last year because we have become kind of the neighborhood daycare just because we're free, even for kids who don't want to play.
Right.
Yeah. So I know, I mean, I'm just saying, obviously not that we're gonna charge as much, but I know at least for football, I think I paid 130 for Hayden to join. And then for baseball, what is it? 65.
Yeah.
So, and I have seen, I don't know if we want to take a look at what other towns charge and come up with something, or if you had something in mind, Adam, that,
I don't, but we need to do it before softball, I think.
Mhm.
And we have to hold a public hearing to set those fees, which we usually notice 10 days in advance.
okay.
So it really depends. I mean, if we can nail it down, even then, yeah, if we can nail it down at the February meeting, we'd probably be fine.
So I'll do some research on what, like, you know, Bartlett, Ospey, Moultonborough, Conway, what they
Well,
charge.
We usually give like t-shirts for them to keep, so it should at least cover that now. Like we've been just paying for them and giving them away, along with ordering uniforms and all the equipment.
Right, I mean, we don't have to charge an astronomical amount, even if it's 35 or 40 bucks.
Yeah,
It's-
that's what I was thinking.
It's in line with what they're gonna pay for daycare,
Yeah.
kind of thing, and the kids that are paying to play are going to play.
Well, it makes sense because kids are rough on equipment, and
Yeah.
you know we need to be able to kind of fund some of that stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, basketballs.
The only thing that worries me is that the children that do really want to play that can't.
But there are ways to make that happen. You know, we can
We need to make ourselves available to these parents so that they know they can ask us where to go.
yeah.
So we'll put something on the registration forms
Yeah.
saying.
Even if
there's
we
any trouble.
set aside like X amount, like to say you can apply for a grant through the rec, or there are other places around here you can actually apply for grants too.
And the
But
Ospey Children's Fund
Yeah.
helped with summer camp,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, I'm sure the Ospey Children's Fund will help with stuff like that
they
too.
help with the school stuff. Yeah, so
even like the
and that
Madison
way
Church,
they
we can
apply for
ask.
that. So that's kind of nice too. It's not just goes to everybody.
Yeah.
You have to really
Yeah.
be a need.
I mean, I think we could probably set a fee tonight. I don't think it's,
I love what you just said, but
Like 35.
How much are the t-shirts when we order them?
usually 12.
well,
Yeah.
So if we charge 35 per kid and 45 for a non-resident,
So it's 12 with whatever we put on it?
Mm-hmm. I'm working on beanies too with leather patches, but
I mean, do we have visors left, or did they keep those?
I mean, they kept them, but we have some still. I don't know that we have enough. But I think if we do 35 for residents and 45 for non-residents, and I can give Linda those numbers and we can notice the public hearing for one of the selectmen's meetings.
Yeah. I like that. I think that is good. You know, there's when we look around, like the other recs, they're doing a lot, and I think it is because, you know, there is a fee to, you gotta kind of pay to play, and
Yeah, and I mean there are a few people in town who don't want to pay taxes towards something like this because they don't utilize it. And whether we like that or not, it's the case. I mean,
yeah.
so the people that are utilizing it, offsetting the cost is helpful.
mm-hmm.
And I don't think anybody's going to mind,
No,
even if they need assistance, they can reach out. But for the most part, people aren't going to mind paying $35 for an 8-week season of sports.
yeah.
Because all of our seasons are between 6 and 8 weeks long anyway.
Was it softball that we didn't get into the league?
I asked Heather to reach out to Mike Lane about Conway and
Yeah.
what softball league they play in.
We need to make sure we do it in time this spring.
Yeah. We need to reach out to Rachel and Jordan to see if they're willing to coach softball again. And
I guess that was my real question: is when do we now? Right now?
yeah, I mean, the first thing to do is reach out to Mike and figure out if we can get in that league. Because
So
if we
what
can
league
get
they
in,
play for? Okay.
if we can get in, then we need to base our timeline around when they start.
Okay. Talk to Rachel.
I know Rachel said she wanted to come back for softball
She
and
did,
field hockey.
which is why she didn't do basketball. So she wants to stick with field hockey and softball.
Right.
I did have a one more comment to make. I kept thinking about this when we did the tournament for basketball last year. I had some snacks that I just brought and threw on the table and like some waters, but those kids were starving, like starving. So if we could just maybe gather some food and stuff and drinks and
For the boys tournament?
yeah.
I was gonna say, the girls
The
is
girls
always
tournament,
covered by
yeah.
like Anna and
Well, the
Kasha
girls tournament
and-
also had, Molten Borough has a kitchen. They sold burgers and hot dogs.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we couldn't bring food into that tournament last year.
But the boys tournament, we weren't there. Is
I
why
think
we played last
they
year.
maybe did sell some food in their cafeteria, but nobody was going over there, so they were just grabbing, you know, some of the junk like
Yeah.
chips.
I feel like that with like even with like the skills and drills, it was right after school, and I felt like,
Yeah.
ooh,
Yeah.
I bet we could have like given them a snack to start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of them didn't have one, and they were starving, or whatever. So, yeah, for next year, that's what I'm gonna do for them.
Okay.
But yes, I
Alright.
feel like that's always an issue. So,
Were you guys planning any more team nights?
Oh yeah.
oh yeah.
It hasn't been the top of my mind because my team has been so muddy. So I just
Side note, while you're looking,
Yeah, I
I
was just gonna
spoke
say.
to Mark McConkey this morning, and he wanted to let everybody know that he was really impressed with the rec, specifically regarding the Festival of Lights
Yeah, that
and
was.
the things of that nature that we do that he doesn't see other towns doing, and he really appreciates it. And he's talked to a number of people who also appreciate it.
Cool.
That was nice.
yeah. So let's do a I'm gonna do a March 1st. It's a Friday. February is super just packed. I mean, it's gonna be very challenging to pull that together. So I'll do March 1st.
I will be out of town, so I will not be able to help that night. But just to let you know ahead of time.
Okay.
I'll be able to help that one.
Okay.
My other discussion with Mark is he is working with this committee on some legislature for using the railroad tracks from Ossipee to Conway for recreational use. The state has always pushed back on it. The department that oversees the railroad tracks has always pushed back on recreational use of the railroad tracks. I mean, he was specifically looking for support from the Board of Selectmen, but I feel like support from multiple committees in town. So whenever I have more information on that, if we could write a letter of support from this committee, as well as the BOS, I think it would be helpful.
Would that be like no snowmobiling on the tracks? Is that what you mean?
No,
What
well,
is it that he wants?
I'm like,
I think he wants to do those
I-
bike things, right? The-
So there was a gentleman that came to the planning board a while back about doing rail bikes
Oh,
behind the post office and the state. They didn't say no, but they're not saying anything, which is
Okay.
their way of saying no. Basically, I guess, is what it comes down to. That's my understanding of it. But there's multiple different things that people want to do. One of them is the rail bikes, and
yeah, those look fun.
and I don't think it had to. Well, you're really not supposed to snowmobile on the tracks unless they're designated as a trail anyway. But see that here.
Will you offer our kids like a
Ask
free?
for a friend.
They're just looking for support. They're basically looking to push the state to make sure that they have to allow it.
Okay.
I didn't receive I'm supposed to get an email with more information about it, and I can bring that to February's meeting, but
All right. Sounds good to me.
Teen night, March 1st. What time? 6 or
6 to
5:30?
8.
6 to 8.
facilities use.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have all these dates and times, or you're gonna?
I'm gonna wing it. I'm basically gonna let you know what they're available, and then we'll have to discuss that again.
Teen night. Can I possibly do a mystery thingy? You know that mystery thing?
Like a mystery,
Like take them to do the.
oh,
The escape
field
room?
trip?
It's-
Thank
yeah.
you.
I did that to you, I'm sorry.
Mystery
Just
escape?
called it better.
Out of the gym?
Yeah.
I thought it was in the gym too. I'm like, what do you mean?
Right. Alright, so escape room.
I am not helping with that.
Is that you?
I will bust through some
Escape
sheetrock
room,
before
field trip.
I can't.
So you wouldn't need the gym.
Right.
However, how are we gonna get them there?
Bus.
The bus.
So they'd meet
Wheels on
us
the bus.
outside the gym. The wheels on
Are you
the
gonna be able to help, Courtney?
I don't know.
Joy will.
Okay. Let's.
I don't know
I'm
if I'll
gonna
be able
try
to help get out of the
to.
room,
I'm gonna make a
but
call
I'll be able to
and see if I can make
kids.
this happen. Okay.
Yep.
If it can happen, great. If it can't, then we go to the gym.
Okay.
And then
I
we gotta
just-
figure out what we're gonna do.
So you're gonna check on April 12th and March 23rd for the gym, right?
And March 1st.
And March 1st, just in case.
I have, okay. Let me go
And,
over the dates with you. Hang on.
um,
I'm gonna star them.
The camp situation too.
Yeah, so yeah.
So none of this. I have
April 13th, March 23rd.
April 13th,
I have April
March
12th.
23rd, yep. What do you have, April 12th?
Is it the 13th or the 12th, that Saturday?
Saturday is the 13th.
Okay. That's me then.
The school vacation, nope, we don't need them because we're gonna do a field trip. Possibly open gym, that's what it is.
Yeah, I would still try to get it even for that entire day, just in case you wanna.
So February 22nd and 23rd.
Yeah.
Okay. And then trivia would be at the store,
March 23rd.
tea night. Yep, I got March 23rd.
Okay.
Extravaganza. That's it. Yeah, I'll look into those. And then pickleball. I've already been looking at their schedules for pickleball. March looks pretty open for that.
One last thing before I get real hungry, if you guys are okay with it. Last month's school board meeting, I was on the agenda to talk about use of the school. And the email that I sent didn't get read, so I felt like they thought that there was some animosity even though there wasn't. I spoke with Jim, I'm on the agenda for March. We came here and I asked for permission to talk to them about using it on snow days where the snow's over at 10 a.m. and there's no reason we can't get in at 5 for practice or whatever. I wasn't there, so it got handled as if there was trouble, but there wasn't trouble. And I think that's just because I wasn't there to explain myself.
Yeah.
So I'm going back in March to have that discussion to hopefully open that area up next year.
Okay.
But it won't happen for this winter, but that's all.
Yeah.
Cool.
Makes sense. All right. So.
Do I need permission to like spend money on an event, or am I just sending her?
We should
Give
have
me.
a. Yeah.
She's gonna have to do it.
Okay.
Courtney would be like,
Right. No.
I think-
we'll have an actual bunny there.
I mean,
What do you mean? Our bunny was great.
no,
but-
you need a new one. They only know one was.
Decorating.
I don't know why
It was
I'm
like,
whispering.
Daddy,
There's no
stop
kids
talking.
watching.
Right.
They all knew who I was.
Harley
Yeah.
so called you.
I didn't
Yeah.
at first until Decker ran up
I
to
think
you.
Eva
I was like,
was the only child who didn't know.
Eva had no idea. But we didn't really know you guys. Like we
Yeah.
were still new.
Ah,
Yeah.
When,
yeah.
not new anymore. She came up to me, petting me.
Now she kisses you guys.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we do need a new Easter Bunny costume and a better one. And
Are you offering to do it
yeah,
again?
yeah, that's
I feel like
New-
too many kids will notice
new
it.
bunny
We
costume.
need someone like random.
Better get that on your list on your Amazon.
Seriously.
the only ones
Give
that are
my
gonna
card.
notice that I'm gone are my kids, and they'll get over it.
Everyone will ask me where you are.
But no, I think the purchases need to go through Heather.
Okay.
Unless you make a purchase, give me the receipt, right? Is that what you?
I mean, you can get reimbursed, as long as we have a receipt and she fills out the purchase right for the signature, it's not the end of the world to do
Yeah.
a reimbursement.
Okay. I know, Sherry, you never give me a receipt.
Oh boy, it's sitting on my dresser. It's like $300.
Bring it,
For
girl.
what?
Snacks.
I was hungry.
Gingerbread houses, right? Is that what that was?
Yeah.
Oh, the gingerbread houses,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. Like, what did we do?
Right.
Okay,
Motion to adjourn?
I will take, okay,
Beat ya.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.